When you look at the last few years since October 7th, many people in this part of the world say what happened in Gaza does not align with Christian values. Killing children, killing mothers,
I'll be honest
killing
with
families.
you.
We're not militants.
Yeah, I don't buy that at all.
Why?
Because what did we do in World War II? Did we think 1 minute about starving the Germans? Did we bomb every city into to smithereens? So this is a war. No,
October 7th to World War II.
Yes, I am. If you don't understand this is a threat to Israel's
And then they
survival,
flattened Gaza.
just flatten it. We flattened Berlin. We flattened Tokyo. Were we wrong to drop an atomic bomb to end the Japanese reign of terror? Were we? So my view, if I were Israel, I would have probably done it the same way.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm Marianne Rafferty. We're following breaking news out of Washington right now. Prominent Republican South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham has died. His office saying on social media that he died from a brief and sudden illness, but right now no additional details have been released. Graham has held his Senate seat since 2003, and he's also chaired the Senate Budget Committee and was seeking a fifth six-year term in November. He was one of the most well-known members of the chamber and also a key voice within the Party of Defense and International Affairs. Graham was fresh off a trip to Ukraine, Kyiv, Ukraine, where he had met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday. Graham has been a close ally of President Trump. He's also been considered a war hawk. He was known to be a strong advocate for an interventionist foreign policy, including military action against Iran. Graham also served in the South Carolina House of Representatives from 1993 to 95, and he then served in the U.S. House of Representatives from 1995 to 2003. Graham was 71 years old. Again, if you're just joining us, we're receiving word out of Washington right now that Senator Lindsey Graham has died. Joining us by
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming, Lindsey.
Yeah. Got a little update for you here.
Yeah,
Just tell me when I can talk. But good visit with the president, right?
yeah, I think that we had really a good meeting.
Yeah, I
the
think
mood
so
was
too,
good,
yeah.
and we had some very important results. And I think that the decision of President Trump about licenses, positive signals about Patriot licenses, very important. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Lindsey, why don't you just admit that you're gay and then people won't blackmail you anymore? Hey, Lindsey, why don't you just
What happened? What happened? What happened? Wallahi, what happened? Wallahi, what happened?
mentally ill. Yeah, you can say that. You're welcome to say it, Andrew. I don't think it's at all out of the question considering where he just was. And I don't know, but who would be motivated to do that? Who would be motivated to do that? It's hard to imagine. He was on the side of all of a lot of evil people, and evil people are the people who do that. So if you're on the side of evil people, you're probably not gonna. Your day is going to be Judgment Day. Not it's not going to be the day that they do something like that to you. Most likely, most likely. Possibly the last footage of Senator Lindsey Graham speaking before his death was after the Kyiv meeting with Zelensky on Friday. We've reached an agreement with the White House on a version of the Russia sanctions bill that they will support. Yeah, are we sure, by the way, that Ukraine's the good guy and Russia's the bad guy? I don't think so. I don't think we're sure about that. Are we? In fact, I would argue we're definitely not sure about that. We're definitely not sure about that. It's I think those are arguably two of the most important countries to protect in terms of the people who are in the population. I think Zelensky's about as evil as it gets, and he is the reason for this war. I think he intentionally tried to make it happen. Putin's responsible too. Putin's the reason for the war. Zelensky's the reason for the war. But at the end of the day, both those countries have a very large Christian population, which is very important. And also, considering white people are rapidly losing population, globally speaking. It's also important to note that they have a very large white population as well. White Christian populations are populations that, if they're not protected, it will lead to the end of existence for white people. And it's not something anyone who is a good person wants to see. A lot of bad people want to see that. Not anyone who is a good person wants to see that. 5 days ago, the IRGC publicly called for Cindy Lindsey Graham to be assassinated. He was traveling abroad to a war zone the last few days, to try to end the war between Ukraine and Russia. And he's not really someone who's known for ending wars exactly. I don't think that's what he's doing, but we'll continue reading. He has been home for less than a day, and tonight his staff said he passed away from a brief and sudden illness. Was he poisoned by a foreign adversary, either abroad or upon returning to the U.S.? There should be investigation into his death, especially after Iran called for his death less than 1 week ago. What do his staff mean by a brief and sudden illness? Poison? ? It's not out of the question. It is not out of the question. I don't think, but you know what? I don't think it would be Iran. I think it would be. I don't think they would be. That would be relatively a stupid thing to do. It would be. I don't think they'll be able to pull it off either. I think he has more protection than would allow them to do something that bold, I guess you could say. It would be a backstabber. It would be someone from within side. It would be the opposite of what maybe people would imagine. That's the only way I could see that happen. Otherwise, it probably wasn't that. It could have very well just been a heart attack, right? I mean, he wasn't in the best shape. You could see the rapid decline. Yeah.
Last pick for me. I need a basket. I'm gonna give me a bucket. All right, let me get Donovan Mitchell.
No, I don't want Rudy Gobert on the team. No.
What's going on?
Bro, Katie, please pick up Rudy Gobert.
Baby, you're up. 7th pick, last pick for me. I need a basket. I'm gonna give me a bucket. All right.
Daddy, watch me twirl. Daddy! Daddy, watch me twirl. Daddy! Daddy, watch me twirl. Daddy!